I'm looking out at the leaves in my window. There's some emotion here, some feeling somatically into that. And I kind of have a sense if this video gets posted, which maybe it won't. Because I'm kind of tired of talking about awakening, if I'm really being honest, like right now. The word itself, the more it's talked about, like, the body's just tired of talking about it. It doesn't really, it feels more and more the more that it's talked about. Just like a shell that it is. And I've felt that in some sense from the beginning, but this is a tangent, but it's coming up right now. Like, I don't know if I'll keep posting. I think that there's maybe an energy for stopping or pausing. I don't know. I never know. I never know what's coming next. But the title that I sense that is coming onto this, or might, it's something that came up, and I just, sometimes there's these interactions that, like, the body flushes with, yeah, you could call it kundalini, I guess, but like goosebumps and energy and temperature and just like a resonance with the truth of that moment. And my, I guess I don't know what to call them because they're not my patient in this context, but my friend just shared I've never, ever felt like this. It's never, ever been like this before. I think I even wrote it down because I wanted to get the words. And of course my notes are chicken scratch. I've never ever experienced this. And the sense is, like, writing that as a title, like, you might have some expectations of what this talk is gonna be like, or how profound I am right now in saying it, or saying some words that are just, transcendent. Or special. Or you may have some sense that it might be more accurate of, like, Chelsea doesn't know what she's talking about, but there's some, like, authentic aliveness that's coming through. Or you may have some sense of, like, yeah, Chelsea really knows what she's talking about, but I really have no idea what she's saying. I think all of those are welcome. And I would say, like, I ingratiate myself, but there is a sense of authority here. Like, I don't need someone's approval. I don't need someone to tell me, you know, where I'm at on my journey. Like, and this is, like, just, I could feel differently tomorrow or in 2 minutes or the same, but, like, I'm kind of tired of the word journey. I'm kind of tired of the word awakening, of just, like, needing to be different in any way. Like, that's, this isn't about that. I've never ever experienced this before, this moment. I haven't. And the person that was sharing that to me was so blown open and so beautifully articulating an experience. That experience in that moment that's not happening here right now. But that translates. It can be a different tone of voice. It can be a different feeling in the body, or different state of the mind, which is the body to me. I've never ever experienced this before. Does that seem shocking or special? Maybe in our culture, where we're trying to plan all the time, we're trying to control all the time, we're trying to fit in all the time, because we've learned and been taught that it's not safe to just be spontaneous or uninhibited or whatever other terms you want to use. It's not meant to be shocking in me sharing it. I've never ever experienced this before. This chair, these legs crossed, this catching my throat, the cars and the traffic and that view, the breath coming in. The awareness of mood, the awareness of some heaviness, the awareness of working a full day and having a full life and having full and getting fuller family and spirit and soul and earth and the heat and the dance of just this right now, just this like leaning into speaking in this way, not knowing where this video is going to go, not knowing who's going to listen to it, not caring right now in this moment, not wanting attention, not wanting attention, like the okayness of just this being expressed and the strangeness of articulating it, but then the just okayness of like, okay, this is happening. Not needing to inhibit that, not needing to have an expectation that this is going to get me anywhere, get someone else anywhere, get this moment anywhere. And the memory is really like, it's funny because I don't remember what I started out talking about, but I know that it's still threaded in and there's not a need to control it because this is just the free falling of, and here it comes back. Like, I have never ever experienced this before. The intelligence and the trust in this free fall, this spontaneity. It doesn't mean being irresponsible. It doesn't mean all the things we expect it to mean. It's okay, like maybe this channel falls away and life turns in another direction, and the sadness of that maybe, or maybe turns and opens and there's a new energy coming in and a new breath into it, and the okayness of that, or the memory isn't holding anything because it's just this. Never experienced before in the past or in the future. There's not a lot of like ways to say that. Like we use the term now and present and here and centered and grounded and core self, like all these terms that just after a while, like they're kind of stale. I've never ever experienced this before.